The Director of Criminal Investigations on Wednesday launched investigations into the Kenya National Blood Transfusion Service, seeking to establish the role played by the organization in the illicit trade of blood supplies meant for Kenyans.
Just a few months after a critical blood shortage was reported in Kenyan hospitals, the Kenya National Blood Transfusion Service is on the spot once again. This is after the office of the DCI reported that it is sorting to establish KNBT's role in the creation of an artificial blood shortage in the country by illicitly trading blood supplies meant for Kenyans. In a country that requires at least 1 million units of blood per year, Kenya only has 164,000 units. KNBTS, which is Kenya's only blood bank, attributed the crisis to financial challenges after the US withdrew the President's emergency plan for AIDS relief funding. But a statement by Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe to the DCI on Friday last week proves otherwise. The statement read in part, "The ministry is aware that there are criminal elements both within and outside the country who are colluding with outsiders to escalate the problems pertaining to blood countrywide." The statement read on, "These cartels have been engaged in blood trade within as well as outside the country for selfish gain without any regard to women and children who are dying in hospitals as a result of this shortage." The CS on Thursday morning confirmed that he has urged the DCI to expedite investigations into the illegal blood sale before matters get out of hand.
As you are aware, there has been gaps within this sector. We have even asked the criminal department, the criminal investigations department, DCI, to intervene in the system, because we understand there are people who, very surprisingly and very immorally, are actually selling blood, sometimes even outside the borders of this country, and that is just making the situation even worse.
The Cabinet Secretary also confirmed that an inclusive bill is being formed to govern the donation and distribution of blood. He said blood will be managed not as a department in the ministry, but as a stand-alone authority within the ministry.
And we want to manage blood not as a department in the ministry, but a stand-alone authority within the ministry, as a saga within the ministry, because clearly we have not been giving sufficient attention to this area that is so critical. So we are departing from the point of view of a patient needs blood, a mother delivering a child needs blood, and working backwards from that perspective, ask ourselves, what therefore do we need to do to ensure that there is no shortage? The blood is where it is required, it is there at the right time, it is there at the right quantity, and it is there as good, clean blood.
The ministry is also set to establish an ICT system that will be able to track transfused blood from the source to the patient in order to curb the illegal blood trade threatening Kenya's blood bank.